There we go. What's going on? It is Tuesday, July 28th, I think, or 29th. Uh, I don't know. And I woke up this morning, felt pretty good, got some coffee, went and drove over, looked at the mountains for a little bit. Nice way to get started. I think the thing that's kind of on my heart right now is this idea of surrender and this idea of acceptance. Like, I think, at least for me, surrender was always such a passive word. It was always, the one thing I never wanted to do in life was wave the white flag. I never wanted to tap out and be like, nah, this is, because that's what I thought it was. I thought surrendering was tapping your helmet and be like, coach, get me out of here. And only through time and only through my own evolution have I started realizing more and more the power and grace that comes in surrender and acceptance. I think the way I view it, or at this juncture, is true surrender comes at the cost of you having to recognize the thing you're most afraid of and be willing to, even in the face of that, say, it's okay. I gotta let it happen. Whatever will be, will be. And only through that do you often realize that the minute you finally unclench yourself to what you're afraid of or what you think is gonna happen and just go, all right, motherfucker, if that's what it is, then fine. Only then do you experience it and realize that 99% of the time it was so much worse in your head, the hell you were keeping yourself in thinking about it, as opposed to just letting it happen. I think I've started to notice that more and more. The things that I'm afraid of or afraid of doing, afraid of becoming, I kind of realized, like, all right, well, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do, and just like let the chips fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've started to realize more and more. What surrender means to me is you having the ability to just go like, all right, fine, fuck it, let's go, let's do it, let's do the thing. Or yeah, if that's what it's supposed to be, then that's what it's gonna be. And I think through that acceptance, there's a principle that monks talk about where they say that, like, truly illuminating yourself, right, is the act of pulling rocks out of a stream, so to let the current that's naturally there flow as strong as possible. There's nothing outside of us we need to add to get us there. It's all just an act of removing the blocks every step of the way. And I think every chance you surrender, every chance you make room for an unexpected outcome, our brains, we adore repetition, we adore pattern, so naturally that fight or flight kicks in with anything that dare deviate from what you think needs to happen. But to me personally, it's just kind of the mood for the day is us understanding that the true purpose of surrender is to pull those rocks out, is to clear the channel so that the truest expression can exist. So that's basically all I got on my heart right now. I think that just kind of meditating on that is a very helpful exercise, a very good way to kind of click into the problems that are looping in our brain, kind of going like, oh, okay, well, that's actually just my marching orders. That's just the directive. That's I'm being shown the exact thing that I gotta unclench and ease up about and accept the path. So, yeah, that's all I got for you. Anything? Nope, that's it. All right.